If you want to start your fitness journey or you already tried multiple times, but it feels like nothing works and it is way too complicated, then I want to share with you my 5 simple rules that helped me as a beginner to stay consistent, not give up, and finally see results. The first rule that I actually implemented for myself that brought me forward quite a lot was consistency will always win over perfection. In the moment you're trying to have the perfect workout plan or the perfect diet, the perfect whatever it is not going to be beneficial to you. You're always gonna try to make something better and perfect. Basically, it will just hinder your progress, and in worst case scenarios, because something is not perfect, you will not do anything. So always think of it like this: a non-perfect form push-up is still better than no push-up. So even if you don't have the perfect workout plan yet, just go and do whatever you can at the moment and what is best to your knowledge, and then you can just build on top of whatever you know already and just keep improving it until it is good enough, but nothing needs to be perfect before you are getting started. The next simple rule to follow is never actually listen to your motivation. Don't depend on it. Your motivation is worth nothing, because in the moment you lose the motivation and you may have a day where you wake up that you don't want to do anything, you will probably lose your progress because you don't do anything that leads you towards your goal. And in that case, what I did was implementing small systems and exchanging my motivation that I could not depend on all the time for small things that I can do every single day, even if I'm unmotivated. One of the systems that I implemented, for example, was to just easily track my calories every single day, so that if I had the goal of losing weight, that I know exactly how much I was eating in those days. So even if I'm unmotivated to do the exercise, I still at least had my caloric deficit on track. So basically this was still leading me towards my goal of weight loss, but my motivation was sacrificing my muscle gain. So I hope I make sense here what I mean by that. Always have a small system in place that saves some of your progress towards the right direction basically. And that leads me to the next rule that I implemented: to always keep pushing towards my fitness goals. Have a one non-negotiable activity every single day that you are doing. And for me, that one non-negotiable was walking 10,000 steps every single day. I want to get to like 10% body fat. That is my long-term goal. And I figured that a caloric deficit will ultimately be the only thing that gets me to that goal. So I made it my non-negotiable to always walk these 10,000 steps, because I'm burning extra 300 calories per 10,000 steps every day. And the moment you have this one thing that you are always doing every single day and you're sticking to it, it will also motivate you again, even on those days where you're unmotivated. Think about it like this: if you're feeling bad and you're unmotivated, but now I go, for example, my 10,000 steps or whatever your one non-negotiable thing will be, after you finish walking, you will feel so good because you actually did what you promised yourself that you would do. You had this one activity in a day that pushes you towards your goal that you did not actually just cut out. You were making it a part of your routine, and now you can feel really proud of yourself. So my non-negotiable activity resulted basically out of my goal that I have of the 10% body fat, because it always, every single day, will lead me closer to my goal, because walking simply will burn a lot of calories while doing it, and yet it is simple enough for me to stick to it even on those days where I'm unmotivated. The next rule that you can apply to always stay consistent with your fitness and to make it a lot easier and approachable is to listen to your body. There is this sentence of no pain, no gain, which I think it is complete nonsense. In the moment you're overdoing it, this will not be sustainable. Don't force yourself to do exercises if you are, for example, having headache, or if you're still having a huge muscle ache from the last workout. You can be way more consistent if you're actually enjoying the new healthy lifestyle that you're adopting. So don't force it, or you will feel constantly like you want to quit. So make it as easy as possible for yourself to stick to your fitness plan. This leads us to the last rule you can implement to stay consistent with your fitness. You should forgive yourself in the moment you're actually having a bad day. If you're unmotivated and you basically don't do your exercise, then that is not the end of the world. You can always just come back tomorrow and do a better job basically tomorrow. One missed workout is not a missed opportunity to actually finally achieve a six-pack or something. One missed workout is not going to kill all of your progress. So forgive yourself, move forward, just come back stronger the next day. Fitness is a marathon after all and not a sprint. And the more you force yourself into achieving a goal, the less likely you are going to be to actually make it to the end. And this was the 5 rules that I personally followed to lose around 30 pounds in 9 months. I really hope that these simple rules are helping you in one or the other way to actually improve your fitness journey and make it a little bit easier, let me know down in the comments below what is the rules that you set for yourself so that I maybe implement some of your rules into my daily routine. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.